Hey yo, what up?
We are here today enjoying some spinach, crumb chicken, and rice because I'm Asian. Mostly just spinach right now. That's pretty much all of it. And today's video is going to be a drama play that we were meant to devise and base on a New Zealand actor, not an actor, New Zealand person. But I was like, fuck it! And I based it off Suli Breaks, and I didn't really go for the credits. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to share a message, and you already know what that message is in the fucking title above. So without further ado, check it out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like it. And yeah.
Yo, no, Timmy!
Oh my god,
doing? Dude, I haven't seen you in like 4 years. How's you been, dude?
Yeah, I've been good. What have you been up to, man?
I just got off the plane from business meeting, man. I came to get a smoothie.
Oh, yeah, well, what kind of smoothie do you want, man?
What do you got? Just berry.
Berry, yeah. So, a business meeting? What was that for?
Yeah, well, I mean, okay. I don't want to brag, but you know that YouTube channel that I started up in high school?
Yeah.
Well, it just surpassed 2 million subscribers, and a couple of days ago, we launched a revolutionary product that will change the course of young people's lives all around the world.
Dude, that's awesome.
Straight up. What about you? How was that interview podcasting that you were pretty passionate about? What was
Oh,
wrong with that?
no, I haven't done much of that since we graduated.
Really?
Well, yeah.
So, don't tell me you're giving up, though, right?
No, I'm just waiting, to have some time.
So, come on. Stop lying to yourself. You out of all people know you don't just have time. You have to make it. But how about this, right? Take my card. Okay? I'll be in Christchurch for, another week? Hit me up and we'll do a podcast interview together. How about that?
Nah, man, I don't know. I haven't done that.
Come on, look. All you have to do is show up. I was going to make a video anyway. You can be there, ask me a couple of questions. I'll put it on my channel, get you some exposure. It'll be perfect. Yeah?
Alright. Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, awesome. Well, I'll catch you soon then. Yo, how you doing?
What's up, man?
You good?
Yeah.
Also, are we ready to go?
Yep.
Alright.
Just grab a seat.
No time wasting. Come on.
Awesome. So this is a stream. So all I'm gonna do is just ask you some questions and just say what you gotta say.
Alright, awesome. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's get it going.
Awesome. Fancy.
Cute.
Alright, awesome. Let's go.
Cool. Hello and welcome to the Tim Matthews Show. Today, I'm here with a very special guest, a longtime friend of mine, Adam Lee. He is the owner of Radical Avatar, a channel that just passed 2 million subscribers, and his mission is to inspire young people around the world to achieve their dreams.
Glad you can have me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, let me just get right into it.
Yep.
The first question we have is from one of the viewers, and they want to know what made you the inspirational and successful person you are today.
Man, okay, getting right into it. Well, I would attribute the thing that is, I guess, most to my success is my self-esteem.
Okay.
Right?
Interesting.
Now let me explain, because growing up, I had always questioned the status quo. Right? The major belief that life is only about doing well in school, getting a degree, and getting the best possible job available. Now, that right there is a major red flag. For me at least, right? And it is where my self-esteem came into play because I pondered the outcome of following that traditional path. And the conclusion was this, right? Let's say hypothetically, you had it easy, okay? You had a family that loved you. Food was always abundant. And you worked hard enough at school to get into a university and ended up with a solid degree. Now, the next logical step is to apply for a job, right? Now, never mind the thousands of students that followed that exact same journey as you, who also now have a degree and is now applying for that same job. For whatever reason, they chose you. The highest point of achievement in your life is a job. Now, there is a major difference between a job and a career, because with a career, you do things because it's satisfactory. With a job, you do it for the salary. Right? And that throws you into the rat race, that constant 9 to 5, 5 days a week lifestyle with 2 weeks of holiday a year. And it doesn't even matter if you climb the ladder of quote unquote success and become, say, the manager. Because even if you win the rat race, you're still just a rat.
Interesting. Yeah, those are some interesting points. From your viewpoint, would you go as far to say that school is evil and it teaches you nothing?
All right, well, I wouldn't say that, because school did teach me basic communication skills. However, I will say that one of school's major flaws is that it teaches people to be employees, right? It teaches them to be sheep that follow orders without questioning it. Now, our current educational system is literally structured for and by those living in the industrial era to create docile factory workers. Therefore, it is safe to say that school does not teach you the true qualities needed to excel as a human being. It does not teach you to think outside the box, because examiners literally have a checklist. And if your answer is outside of that box, the automatic result is a cross. Now, I'm not saying that... Now I understand perfectly that having a 9 to 5 is how you survive. But I'm not trying to survive. I want to thrive, because surviving and not living is like hearing but not listening. And if you were to relate it to school, it is like passing but not learning. Right? And I'm not saying that making an honest living is bad, but be honest with yourself. Are you honestly living?
Interesting. Yeah, I see. I guess I should follow that with a question. Do you have any things that young adults can do practically if they want to break out of that life of mediocrity?
Right. Well, the first thing that you have to do is realize there is an alternative. Right? Once you realize that, you then need to believe that you can achieve that alternative. And if the reward of living a life that is free and abundant isn't motivating enough to you, ask yourself this question. Why the fuck should I spend close to 50% of my waking hours during the most vibrant and healthy period of my life working at a job that I couldn't care less about, contributing far less than my true potential to the world? Now, once you've asked yourself those questions and you've decided that you want to change the course of your life, you can either Google passive income, self-investment, take self-development courses, or you can click on the link in the description box below, where we have a product that will guide you personally, step by step, on how to achieve a life that only a moment ago you could only dream of.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right. And Adam's product will definitely be linked in the description below, so make sure you go and check that out. I'd like to follow that. We only have time for one more question in this part, but I would like to follow that up. What would you like to say to the parents who are not supportive of their children taking this kind of leap?
Yeah, that is a good question. Yeah. Well, the first thing that we have to address here is the notion of perspective, right? Now, I'm going to reasonably assume that anyone who's watching this video right now who is a parent only want what's best for their children. They want them to succeed, right? They want them to be happy. So under their given circumstances, they do their best. So when your mother comes into your room, bugging you to clean it, she's only doing it because she loves you, and that is her way of showing you that she cares. Now, if we were to bring it back to you pursuing your dreams and your passions, there is one thing that both the child and the parent can agree on, and that is that following your heart's calling is scary. Of course it is, right? Because the path is unknown, and it's different for every single soul on this earth, and everyone fears what they do not understand. That is why your parents urge you to do well in school, to follow the path that has been treaded by millions of other people, so that if you're lucky, you will find a well-paying job. And although it's unfulfilling, it provides you with a predictable, stable, and safe life. Now, it isn't completely the parents' fault though, because if I were in their shoes, I would do exactly the same thing. But parents, please take this into account. We live today in an era of high-speed internet, where at the touch of a button, we have access to clips that expose us to the world without even having to open our front door. No one is really a kid anymore, and the world is no longer black and white. There are literally people out there making millions of dollars from recording themselves playing video games. Anything is possible in this generation. And the number one thing that you can do right now is to build your child's self-esteem. That means listening to them about their dreams, their ambitions, no matter how outlandish it may sound. Because it is those people who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world that do. It also means getting rid of the misconception of having a plan B. Because all that happens when you stress the importance of having a plan B is distraction from an obvious lack of faith in your child's plan A. So parents, I leave you with this. Your child is the future of this world. They look up to you as role models. So prove your love to them by supporting them in doing what they love and what makes them happy. Because if not, how are they supposed to achieve success if the person who's meant to be their biggest and number one fan is never in the bleachers?
Awesome. Wow. Cool. So that brings us to the end of part 1 of my interview with Adam from Radical Avatar.
Right.
Make sure you head down to the description to check out part 2, and you know what? We'll see you there.
Peace.